Exploring Rising Tensions, China and Taiwan. About me. My name is Salahuddin Abdulhamid. I am a political science major at Bloomsburg University with a minor in Chinese studies. I have an interest in international relations and I intend on going to law school. Before we discuss the current tensions, I'm going to give you a quick history lesson. To understand the present, we must understand the past. To understand the history of China-Taiwan tensions, we must go back to the beginning, the Chinese Revolution of 1949. Actually, we'll go back even further. To set the scene, China is in disarray. Western imperialism has its grip on China, the Qing dynasty has fallen, and the Republic of China rose from its ashes. Soon after the Republic of China rose to power in 1912, China entered what is called the warlord era. Warlords created multiple factions across China. They caused chaos and instability. To end this warlord era, the Kuomintang, led by Chiang Kai-shek and working with the Chinese Communist Party, went on the Northern Expedition of 1926, which reunites China. We will definitely bring this back up later. It would be nice if the KMT and CCP lived happily ever after once they united China. This was not the case. 1927 was the year of the Shanghai Massacre. During this massacre, the KMT violently suppressed members of the CCP. This massacre is best described as a purge. The two factions that had worked together to unify China were in disarray. For many historians, this is the start of the Chinese Civil War. While China was busy fighting itself, Japan was looking to expand. The resource-rich area of China, called Manchuria, was an excellent choice for Japan. In 1931, the Japanese invaded, and they were quite successful. Japan extracted resources and committed many war crimes as they invaded. China obviously wasn't very happy about this and started fighting back. The KMT and CCP set aside some of their differences for a very short period of time to fight against their Japanese invaders. The KMT spent much needed resources to continue suppressing the CCP rather than fully focus on the problem of the Japanese. After the Japanese surrendered in 1945, China was able to focus again on its internal struggles. In 1945, the leaders of the KMT and CCP met up to talk about how the Chinese could achieve some level of peace. There was a brief pause in fighting between the CCP and KMT. Negotiations between them deteriorated significantly, leading to an all-out civil war. The KMT was winning at first, but the CCP, led by Mao Zedong, pushed the KMT further south. The KMT would be backed into Taiwan by the CCP. In 1951, the CCP would control most of the mainland. Let's fast forward to today. Taiwan is called the Republic of China, and mainland China is called the People's Republic of China. As you've seen, the relationship between Taiwan and mainland China has always been rocky. Mainland China does not recognize the government of Taiwan. China views Taiwan as a Chinese province. Taiwan claims de facto independence. The differing opinions of independence are the major causes of rising tensions. Only 12 countries recognize Taiwan as the independent Republic of China. The United States of America is not one of them. In 1979, the United States of America ended diplomatic relations with the Republic of China to establish relations with the People's Republic of China. Though the USA doesn't officially recognize the ROC in Taiwan, it is still Taiwan's biggest ally. In 2017, the Trump administration approved $1.4 billion in arms sales to Taiwan. Mainland China did not appreciate that. The PRC wants to reunify Taiwan and mainland China. The PRC claims Taiwan has always been and always will be a part of China in what is called the One China principle. Despite this, Taiwan has ever-growing independence movements. In a 2019 speech, PRC President Xi Jinping called for the peaceful reunification of Taiwan under the One China principle. Despite this statement, the PRC has not ruled out force as a method of unification. ROC President Tsai Ing-wen responded by directly rejecting President Xi Jinping's statement. In 2020, ROC President Tsai Ing-wen claimed Taiwan is an independent country called the Republic of China. On August 2, 2022, U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan. Pelosi said that her visit was a sign of the United States' unwavering commitment to supporting Taiwan's vibrant democracy. The PRC saw her visit as a violation of its sovereign rights on Taiwan. This led the People's Liberation Army, aka mainland China's military, to conduct live fire exercises surrounding Taiwan from August 4th to 7th. Taiwan did not want to just sit back and watch, so it deployed ships and aircraft. Thankfully, no military conflict would break out, though it was too close for comfort. Lai Ching-te took office as the 8th president of the Republic of China on May 20, 2024. His inaugural address immediately put even more strain on the China-Taiwan relations. In his inaugural address, President Lai Ching-te took a tough approach to China. He used the word sovereignty 7 times during his speech, and said Taiwan instead of ROC, and directly condemned mainland China's military actions around Taiwan. This infuriated the PRC. The PRC responded with more military drills around Taiwan, further escalating tensions. The U.S. is approving more sales to Taiwan and is moving missile units to Taiwan. This further rose tensions as the PRC has strongly opposed these actions. Bloomberg Economics has estimated a war with Taiwan would cost a staggering $10 trillion US, equivalent to 10% of global GDP. We don't know for sure if these tensions will explode into an all-out conflict. If conflict does break out, the USA is sure to be pulled in. People feared that an all-out conflict between Taiwan and China could lead to World War III, or worse, a nuclear war. For now, tensions continue to rise between Taiwan and China. Only the future knows what's to come. We can only hope diplomacy solves this crisis.